Hey everybody, so today we're breaking down the Archer Supply Charm in Legends, and this one is completely different from what some people think it is because it is not a passive RNG charm. This is an active ability, and it lets you convert spirit directly into ammunition. So if you're playing Archer, this can completely change your build. Now, here is the actual effect. Archer Supply allows you to refill 15% of all ammo types by pressing a button while aiming. Usually X, but it could depend on your button configuration. Now, this is all at the cost of one spirit. That's it. There's no RNG, there's no chance. You are literally turning spirit into arrows on demand. Now, this is important because ammo is one of the bigger limitations for archer builds, and this charm directly solves that. Because instead of relying on pickups or hoping enemies drop arrows, you get instant control resupply. And because it affects all ammo types, this includes standard arrows, special arrows, bullets, basically anything that is tied to your range weapons. So this isn't just convenient, is actually a way to control your resources. Now, what makes this charm so powerful is that it fundamentally changes how you play your archer because it converts spirit into damage uptime. Because spirit normally fuels abilities, but here it becomes ammunition, which means more shots, more pressure, more consistent damage, and it completely removes downtime because normally as an archer you hit a wall when you run out of arrows, but with this charm that wall disappears because as long as you have spirit you keep firing. Now the more spirit you generate, the more ammo you get and the more damage you deal. So this charm gets stronger the better that you build this. The best use case for this charm is with high output archer builds. So if your goal is to be constantly shooting and have sustained DPS, this charm is almost mandatory. Now, if you stack spirit gain, if you stack spirit generation, you can turn this into an ammunition engine because you're basically looping kills. You're then gaining spirit. You can refill ammo, and then you repeat. In longer fights, like in raid bosses, ammo economy becomes critical, and this charm ensures that you never run dry at the worst possible moment. So where does this charm struggle? First, it costs spirit. Every refill costs one spirit. So that means you're gonna have less spirit for abilities. So you're basically trading abilities for ammo. Now, with the archer, honestly, that is not that big of a deal, but it is what it is. You also need to watch your spirit. You need to time your resupplies. You need to basically manage the way that you're using your spirit because if you spam it blindly, you might hurt your build. And then third, this competes with other legendary charms. So there are other powerful charm options that you can use in this slot as an archer. And these charms can boost spirit, they can boost survivability, they can support the team. So, I mean, this is still a legendary slot that could be replaced by having ammo on your smoke bomb or by having the scavenger perk. So it depends on whether it's really worth using. So if you're running Archer Supply, you should probably stack some Spirit Gain into your build. You should definitely prioritize consistent kills. You should focus on sustained DPS over burst damage because you want a loop that never stops. You know, think infinite pressure, not so much one shot damage. So, final verdict, is the Archer supply worth it? Yes, if you want constant uptime, if you want to have a build that is focused on spirit generation, if you play sustained range DPS. No, if you rely heavily on your abilities, if you want burst damage, or if you don't manage your resources well. At the end of the day, this charm doesn't make you stronger in one specific moment. It makes you stronger over the entire fight. And in Yotei Legends, that can sometimes win fights. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content and you want to support the channel, there are a few ways that you can help out. First, drop a like on the video and share it with your friends, family, or anyone you think would enjoy it. It really helps the channel grow. Second, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you never miss a future video. And third, if you would like to support me directly, you can do so at allbashgaming.com. In there, you can buy me a coffee, and now you can also rep the channel with your own merch. You can grab your Loot Goblin t-shirt or the classic "It's not a glitch, it's a tag" t-shirt over on my shop. All the links you need are in the description. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. See you in the next one.